You're going to hear from Dan Lev, who's the CEO and co-founder of Coinflow. He's a Web3 startup founder with deep technical expertise and prudent business acumen. He transitioned to join the startup world and lead product teams at Amount before starting Coinflow. Also, before starting his company, he built and sold a Web3 gaming company where he realized the pain points of accepting traditional payments and connecting them to blockchains.
Thanks for hosting. This is an awesome conference, and I love the format. My name is Daniel Lev, CEO and co-founder of Coinflow. At high level, Coinflow is a payment service provider. We connect, instead of only traditional rails, we connect traditional rails directly to stablecoin. And what that means is we connect card networks, Visa, MasterCard, bank networks like ACH, RTP, other real-time payment networks like Pix, UPI in India, fast payments in the UK. As more networks develop, we'll add them, including crypto networks, wallets like Venmo, etc. And we plug into that all at the local source. As soon as those payments are authorized, we settle stablecoins instantly to the merchants. We service merchants, and then the merchants are able to go from stablecoins to bank account instantly as well. Their users are as well. So what we're going to show today is we connected multiple of our products. So payment acceptance, card acceptance primarily, settling to a merchant, in this case, a marketplace. Stablecoins are extremely good at complex flow of funds, and there's nothing more complex than marketplaces that are global. And then that marketplace seller going from stablecoin to their bank account. So what you have, and also big respect to everyone downloading on prod. I'm doing this on testnet just because we have a ton of fraud controls, and as the CEO of the company, I try using my card on a real merchant, it'll get declined for fraud as people think I'm phishing. So we can go ahead and sign up. This is completely able to be white labeled by any merchant that uses it. And I'll go through a ton of benefits of why it's a benefit to develop on stablecoin rails. So this is a marketplace that's similar to an Etsy. You can sell digital goods and services online. The marketplace seller is going to register. Coinflow or the marketplace can handle all the KYC. Here, all the KYC and onboarding is handled by Coinflow. I'm going to sign up. What this is doing is signing up for a seller account. So me, Daniel, I have a passion for selling digital goods. I want to create an account and monetize my services. I hit allow. Under the hood, this is creating a wallet on Solana. I think it's very simple. So very similar to any other 2FA and any account sign up you would have on any other payment service provider that has a marketplace functionality. So this is all test data. We're going to KYC. We have multiple KYC providers in the back end. I'll show this later. This is going to go to Persona. As I mentioned, we're in Chicago. This is a real address that me and Anna are at. So if you ever are in Chicago, please stop by. We'll buy you a coffee and talk your ear off about stablecoins. And as I hit confirm, this just KYCs me and creates me a wallet on Solana. So then I can start accepting payments. As you see, I'm registered. This is a dashboard. I haven't sold anything yet, so my balance is zero. This balance is displayed in US dollars, but under the hood, this is a wallet and stablecoins. So everything to the user, a seller, we mainly service non-crypto native folks. So digital goods marketplace like an Etsy seller, they just signed up, they just 2FA'd, had no idea that they might not have any idea that there's a wallet being created or now stablecoins in this wallet. So what I want to do, I'm gonna switch off my hat from being a seller to being someone in the audience that's extremely excited about buying a digital good. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick Roger's storefront. Roger sells Bitcoin signs. I know we're all in the crypto space, so I'm excited about Bitcoin, even though it has its ups and downs literally. And what's happening here in terms of flow of funds for all the payment people, we can accept card transfers. We have local acquiring in multiple jurisdictions. So the seller can be located anywhere since we settle stablecoins to them. The buyer can also be located anywhere. What local acquiring means is wherever the buyer is. So let's say I'm the buyer in Chicago, we will use our bank partners in the US to process that card. And as soon as the card is authorized, we will settle stablecoins to wherever the seller is globally. If that buyer in the other case was in Europe, same thing. We'd use our bank sponsor in Europe. We present it in euros. As soon as the payment is authorized, we settle instantly stablecoins. We also do this with bank transfers, etc. But for ease of use, card is one of our most popular methods and simple demo, Apple Pay, Google Pay, etc. Go ahead and enter our CVV. Once again, Chicago address. So if anyone really wants to come, it's here. And this will be a one-click checkout after I do my first purchase. So as I mentioned, as soon as I hit complete my purchase, this goes back to our sponsor banks, very similar to using any other traditional payment service provider. The magic is as soon as the card transaction is authorized is we instantly settle stablecoins to both the marketplace. A part of the funds go to the marketplace, so they instantly earn that revenue of the sale, and the seller instantly earns it. So if this was done on another platform, they would be waiting 2 to 3 days if they're in the same country, has the marketplace to get their payment. Here, I can show you that the seller got it. They'd be waiting multiple days to receive their payment. Here, we instantly settle as soon as authorization. So order in 2 to 3 business days, and it's even more if you're somewhere cross-border. So here, the speed has increased orders of magnitude, instantly seen in your account, and you can go ahead and withdraw it. The marketplace also gets the revenue. Under the hood, so once again, this is a product meant for non-crypto native people. We're paying service provider bill on stablecoin rails. We think that's the future and the only way to do this instant settlement, connect all these networks at the same time. So they see it displayed as dollars. The seller of the Bitcoin sign wants to earn dollars and deposit it and maybe go buy, I don't know, a coconut water because they're thirsty. So what happens then? And the marketplace also got their funds. One comment I want to make before I go into the next step. Imagine you are this marketplace artisan square. You have thousands and thousands of sellers. They're constantly selling digital goods. And on this marketplace now, on this platform, you have tons of sellers that have money in their account that hasn't been withdrawn. That money in dollars is actually just Braille stablecoins. There are commercials that can be incentivized for this marketplace to earn yield. Right now, if it's just on a different marketplace platform, it's not earning any yield for all those platforms. So this is instant out of the box, instant settlements. We also take care of all the chargebacks, and the marketplace for their sellers can earn incentives for having funds on the platform. But let's say they don't want to keep funds on the platform and they just got really excited about selling their first item. Because I'm stoked that we just made our first sale. I want to go ahead and withdraw. You can withdraw to a stablecoin. The seller can be anywhere globally. So if we don't have a bank connection payout there yet, they can withdraw in USDC to a Solana wallet. But under the US, I want to withdraw instantly. And there's multiple real-time payment rails in the US that are out there. So we're going to go in 2FA once more. And then we're going to go through KYC. As I mentioned, Coinflow can handle all the KYC for the marketplace. We use Persona as one of our KYC providers. I'm going to go through this KYC flow real quick. I'm going to use a napkin as my ID. Bear with me, KYC takes just a moment even in Sandbox. So what's happening here, we're taking all the information. We share this with our sponsor banks, warehouse it through our KYC providers. And in real time, within seconds, usually Persona gives a thumbs up, thumbs down on being able to do the KYC pass. This is for end users. We can also KYC businesses in a similar manner. Here, I'm going to center my screen. And great, this is about to complete KYC. It's doing sanctions checks, all the checks. As I mentioned, we're connecting between traditional payment rails, the stablecoins back to the traditional payment system. So KYC is a part of it. As you saw on screen, for buying a digital good or service, since we're not actually selling the user liquid crypto, KYC is not necessary, just as you wouldn't need to KYC on eBay as a buyer for buying a wooden Bitcoin sign. So there's multiple different options. In the US, Coinflow connects to a multitude of networks, card networks, bank networks, other real-time payment networks. In the US, we have RTP, same-day ACH wires, and also Visa and MasterCard, Visa Direct and MasterCard Send, which is push to card. And we can go from stablecoins to bank account instantly to multiple of those areas. Stripe is what we use for bank auth. I'm not going to go through that as many people have seen this flow. I want to go back to being able to withdraw to my debit card. So this is going to be a withdrawal from my Visa issued card at, let's call it Capital One. And I add this card. It's linked directly to my checking account. I'll save my card. And now this is the Braille stablecoin, BUSD. I want to go, it's $45. And the cool thing about Visa Direct is it's 24/7, 365. So if I sold this, it's Tuesday, 11:44 a.m. in Chicago, the banks are open. But if I sold this on a Saturday, 11:44 a.m., and I want to cash out, Visa Direct still sends money on the weekends, which is awesome because Coinflow keeps liquidity. And as soon as you hit withdraw, stable coins are sent back to Coinflow. And then we have liquidity at our bank partners to instantly push out those funds via Visa Direct. So the withdrawal is initiated and now it's complete. So pending payout, we got our first payment in, and we also got paid out to my bank account. So that's the end-to-end flow of funds, creating a marketplace, setting up a seller account, receiving our first payment, and getting instant payouts to bank accounts.